Okay. So I'm just going to do listing live. A little late, so I'm still setting up. Let's see here. Move this here. And this here. And I'm going to share my screen. Bump. Wish there's like a third option. Maybe there is. Edit layout. And go like this. Whoop. Okay. And not used to getting up this early. Photos. Gmail. So I've already taken all the photos just to speed things up a bit. And I'm downloading them from Google Photos where I store them and putting them on my desktop. Right. Okay. Let's see here. Looks okay. So we're going to start with easy stuff. And buy tapes. Picked these up the other day for a few bucks. And there's a group of 5. The problem with tapes, I find, is they weigh a lot. And that kind of kills us in Canada. So let's start with that. So, I haven't picked up tapes actually in a long time. And then I found like 2 bags in the last few days. So kind of weird. So even though I'm Canadian, I switched the shipping to American zip code just so I get a better idea of what the shipping probably was. And there's so many of these sold, I could probably just do this. Just see what they really get. So I'm thinking 39. It's a little less. So I go 34.99 and see how that goes. $34.99. There we go. Yeah, it's a lot faster. I'm already having the tapes done. And today's box is, or bin, D12. So usually what I do is I get rid of the extra option. Let's see here. I'm going to get used to this. Boom. I'm listing on this page. That's going to be hard to get used to. So all new, which is nice. Which is probably why I'm listing it. This is my combined thing. I have a standard descriptions I use. And so what I was going to pick. So for the shipping, I'm actually going to weigh the tapes because I'm always surprised by the fact they weigh a lot more than I think they're going to weigh. Plus the box. So they weigh 370. And do have, I'm going to use this one here. Because when the box goes in and everything, it'll probably get up to that 450 grams. So it's 14 American I'm charging. So I can ask 29, 34. I think 34.99 is fine. You can always lower the price. Can't raise it after it's sold. And list. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to make sure I don't make any mistakes because I always make mistakes in lives. Yes, the right tapes. Yep. Are they made in Japan? That's the other question with tapes. There are variants, and sometimes people want the ones that are made in Japan as opposed to like Mexico. These are in Mexico, so I actually caught an error. That's the problem with these specifics. It's because it's easy to make a mistake. Although I've had no one complain yet. And return policy. It's good. eBay's been likes to add shipping and return policies. They like to copy the ones they already have. It's very annoying. Whoop. That one thing done. Okay. Do another one. So I got a Playmobil lot. Normally you don't pick up Playmobil, but it was a huge bag for like $9 or something, $10. So I was like, okay, well, it's just too much here to leave, and I'm just gonna do the one guy. This guy with his guitar. I think it's Jimi Hendrix. Let's see. So Playmobil. Oh, it might be here still. Playmobil. No. Playmobil. Jimmy. Yeah, there he is. It's not gonna be worth a lot, but it was worth just. I tried to trying to figure out like what's the lowest I want to go. Obviously, the shipping is bonkers, so I'm gonna ignore that. And there's only one sold. So I'm just gonna go straight to the bottom. Straight to the bottom. I'm only gonna ask $7.99. And I have a lowest shipping. So in Canada now they added a really nice under 200 grams, which is a lot cheaper to Canada, which is good. Good morning, Janet. How you doing? Jimmy. Let's see. Jimi Hendrix. The guitar. Pop music. I'm not sure. D12. I don't fill out any of this stuff. And he's in really good condition. So I have one already done. So good use condition. And it's so good, I'm going to take this out and just say good use condition. Oops. Immediate grams, blah, blah, blah. There's no rush. I'm going to take a look at my pictures. Excellent. Okay. And lists. Good morning. 1M and Jimmy. 1M and Jimmy. Oh, you're talking about my Jimmy. See, I trusted them. I trusted. Okay, fine. I'll fix it. You better be right, though, because I have no idea. Big money. And this is what I do with all the bags I get from Value Village. Everyone gets one little bag one. Done two listings done. Well, I figure as a musician, you probably know better than me on that as well, Jimmy. Okay. Next. Okay, so Sony voice recorder. It's been tested. It works. It's pretty clean. Comes with a cable. The voice recorders, the Olympus is like can be really good. Sony can be okay, but I still do check them. This one is a digital one. So let's go back. The nice thing with the come on, why aren't you doing it? Why did I stop the sharing? Present. Nice thing about this stuff too is it has model numbers. It's probably that one there. No. ICD PX333. Yeah, Friday. I'm retired now though, so I find the days don't make as much difference. They do a little bit, but right. I'm not a fan of the search algorithm on this. Too bad it's not brand new. Let's get used. So I don't have all that stuff. But we'll use that listing. So I just pulled in all the pictures. I always like to show the battery compartment. Sometimes I forget to do it. Black, excellent. I do not like putting in opinions on the how good it is. I have a standard for this stuff too. Testing works. Yep, good use. And I can say great. I'm just gonna like go against what I just said. And I go might. Shoots comes with USB board and manual. Ships without batteries. I never ship anything with battery. Well, pretty well never. Used. And it's pretty light. So this one will actually go in my lightest one, which is this. It's kind of hard to tell, eh? I'm going to go for the moon. It's better than this one. Let's go for $54.99. I don't remember I paid $5. And let's take a look. Correct pictures. The first one looks a little blurry. All's good. Where it's located is good. I trust all this stuff. It's good. 54. And list. So for me, everything goes all in the same bin. Hey, Don. Yeah, I know I'm listing. I'm listing to make myself list because I haven't listed at all. And my payments, like, I think I got a whole $125 this week. So I was like, oh man, that ain't good. Okay. In honor of Dawn, London, Ontario, where I grabbed once $1,000 of toner for $20. We're gonna be listing toner. For toner, the only suggestion I have is make sure it's gonna show. I'm not sure if it's gonna show. Well, trust me, it's there. You should check the expiration date. This one's 2021, which is okay, but sometimes you'll find them like from 2008. You're close enough to London, same thing. Whatever. Don't be pedantic. Pedantic. I'm surprised I can say that word. Pronounce it. 202. Oh, genuine helps a lot too. Even then, people still put the other stuff. I paid $7.99 for this. That's a lot of money. I'm not sure why that one's so much. You don't. Sometimes I don't really trust the super high ones. These are all multiples. Why does it say from the United States? I'm gonna add the word expired because mine's expired. Then okay. This weighs a lot. Toner, so exciting. HP OEM. New gentleman. Sure. It's gonna go on the shelf. New. So when something's expired, I like to put it in the front. Expired. And I just put the year. Let's say 2021. Still sealed. Expired 2021. I won't put the month. That's all I can write. It's good enough. For the price, let's see. Yeah, I do have several shelves, but I don't have so much stuff that I can't find it immediately. And I actually kind of know for most stuff where it's going to go. So for like toner, this is a shelf I have mostly toner. So it'll be over there. And it's not like I have like 10,000 things on like shelves. So it's not an issue. I say like most of my stuff's in bins. So it's not going to be a problem. I'm thinking some of these are actually open. I usually just ignore the. Oh, you can't even see it. Ah, there we go. See, this one here is open, and they still got that amount of money. And usually, if they're open, I just been running away. So maybe I shouldn't run away. Okay, enough of this dilly-dallying. Let's try 69. Because it's funny. And for the weight, this weighs a lot. 780. So this will go in this category. Okay. Yes, that's ink. Yes, it's black. This is 202. A lot of people who buy ink don't care if it's expired. And let's see. And of course, you didn't see that. There you go. Exciting. Hi, Vinyl. Good morning. So we're listing today. And we've listed 4 whole things. So what is that? 150 maybe? That's pretty good. Okay, so next, we're going to do a lot. So I used to have these in my booth, and then I closed down my booth. So now they're going to go online. Just a Paw Patrol. These are cheap, but I'll see if I can get $15 for them for the lot together. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear you're listing too. What are you listing if you don't mind sharing? Why did you close your booth? Where was it? So my booth was here in Ottawa at the Nostalgia Warehouse. And the reason I closed it was because I just couldn't really have enough inventory in the small shelf I had to make it viable for me. And I didn't have enough good vintage toys to put in there. And the really good vintage toys, I kind of wanted to sell online. So I was kind of conflicted between the two. But it was enjoyable. I could see myself doing a booth if it was a big booth, and I could put all my big stuff there and the cheap stuff. But that was the only reason. I got along really well with the owner, and he's a friend of mine, so it's all good. And I did it for, I don't know, 8 months. Hey, you actually see this? Paw Patrol minifigure. Hey, Larry. You picked the oddest time to do a live stream. Yeah, you know why I'm doing it now? It's because I want to make sure I list, and I find like maybe if I list, I'm just trying, man. If I list it this time, then maybe I'll get it done. And I really wasn't having a lot happen between 9 and 10. And I'm not generally going to the stores when they open up anymore at 10. I just prefer not to. Don, I don't think I knew you closed your booth. I thought you were making good sales there. No, well, I would make good sales. I made some great sales. But the issue is, like, what's the reason? Like, what is the reason I had the booth in the first place? And the reason I had the booth in the first place, well, was A, to try it. Okay, here's a good lot that I can steal from. Why is the shipping so high? There's something funky going on. Yeah, see, look, it says Canada. No wonder. Are you? There, that's better. Okay, I was wondering what was happening. Right. So, oh, it's Scott. Sorry, I didn't remember because that's like totally not you. That picture, Scott. um. So, anyways, I wouldn't mind a big booth where I can put all my cheap stuff, like the stuff that goes like from $1 to $10. But the problem was the booth that I had, like it was really shelving unit I had, was way too small. So I couldn't even put a lot of that stuff in there. And you can't just have cheap stuff in your booth because it wouldn't pay for the booth fees. So, and the really good stuff, yeah, I make sales, but I couldn't get enough good stuff in there really to make the time investment in going there and paying the fees and everything on top worth it. So just, in terms of that stuff, it wasn't working out. If I had a big booth, like a traditional antique market booth, then just want to make sure I do the right one here. Then it would be worth it. But I was really glad to try it. The problem is in Ottawa, if you're going to have something like that, then you're going to have to go like an hour outside of Ottawa to have a chance. A lot of 3 Paw Patrol minifigures. More all that crap. They're all new. We're just going $14.99. A cheap shipping. Make sure there's no mistakes. Okay. And I have a second lot, so I'm going to do the second lot as well. And hopefully when I ship it out, it's going in the same box that I won't screw up and send the wrong ones. Because normally I would put, oh, look, the same picture. Oh. Make sure I don't send the wrong ones. Done. Boop. I'm listening more and more Barbie fashions. It's never ending. Yeah, you did a really good buy. You should have. I know you didn't need help, but I know you know Greg from the show, but he's really into that. Yeah, patience of all the clothing. Yes. The The whole going there part would be my issue. Yeah, for going to the booth. That wasn't my issue. I actually enjoyed it. And I would just hang around and talk for like an hour or so. But it was like, unfortunately, it wasn't like close to anything else. And if I don't go every week, I'd feel guilty. And I'm not very good at commitments. So I wanted to continue, but it was just becoming more of a, I felt, obligation might be the wrong word, but it felt like that. Friend of mine has a booth at One of the Kind Antique Mall in Woodstock, biggest in Canada, and she hadn't gone in a few months to tidy and refresh. Yeah, you have to do that. And also, I think if you want people to come back to your booth, you have to kind of at least move things around so it looks like there's new stuff. But I haven't had, like, I want one of the big booths, but also I'm worried about like having all the furniture and having all the shelving unit, and I got like already got a bum shoulder, so that's kind of putting me off a little bit. I guess it depends on how much it costs. Yeah, reselling is a lot of fun. Gotta go to the post office now and then Valley Village to fill my fart. Fill my fart. You gonna fill your fart? Fill your cart. Have a great show. Thanks, Larry. Don't get too much stuff. Leave me something. She recently went back and dumped a bunch of items in there. Those hopefully her sales pick up. But her booth is on the 3rd floor and there's no public elevator. Yeah. Scott from Scott Sells Stuff was talking about that he knows the big difference between the 1st floor and 2nd floor. And a lot of people can't really go up the stairs that easily. And usually those places do not have elevators. Yeah, commitments. Yep. Fart. Okay, next. Ooh. Oh, I'll never learn this. Remote. Videotron remote. These are like bread and butter. Yeah. The other thing about doing the live like this is that I have to get stuff ready for them. Otherwise, I'll never do it. So we'll see. It's not big money. Make sure we have the right one. Doesn't have blue there. It's this one here. They got pretty good money. Oh, it's new though. No new generation. Okay, so we're gonna go $14.99. I forget. Model number. I don't know if I saw the model number here. Still smells vaguely of Gugon. I'm gonna hope they're right. Test marks could use condition watermarks. Did it. Perfect. Did it. Pictures, description. And for shipping, we got the cheap shipping. And list. Done. Boop. she hands her stuff off to the staff, and they take it up on the freight elevators, but she has to hoof it up the stairs. It's just an old factory. The flights, the stairs are pretty big. Yeah, a lot of the antique malls are like that. I don't know if I like my side picture. It's like probably better like that. I find most antique places and used bookstores have zero regard for AODA. I have no idea what that acronym means. So I assume you mean mobility. But I find like a lot of the places have to be like in these cheap buildings where I swear they're already 100 years old, and that was the last thing on their minds. It's not. I don't know if they can be even converted if they wanted to, without it like being way too expensive. Yeah, no, I agree. It's a pity, but I don't see a solution to that, because if they fix it up, then they won't be able to afford to be in there. So as long as they're following the rules, I guess. But yeah, no, that's not an easy thing. She makes it up all the stairs all right, but I don't. Yeah. No, so much fun. Okay. Next. Don't they look delicious? I think this was like $1.50. I got 2 of them and some little guys. They're not plastic, they're into a rock. Yeah, I do okay. There's just something I can find on the baggy wall once in a while. By the way, I'm not unsympathetic to the not being able to have accessibility to those old buildings. It's just that they're not, because I don't know what the solution is there, unless they get grants. I wonder if they can get grants to fix them up. Okay. Vintage. Oh, there we go. Now the issue is trying to find ones that are kind of similar. So these ones here, probably won't be able to see, but they have these kind of jade-like green leaves. So what do you think? That's something that those are really similar, right? Let's take a look at those. That is, I don't think we get much closer than that, right? This is asking, of course, but they have sold a lot of crap. And it asked $29.99, and I'd be very happy to get it. Can't get rid of this because no one's searching that. I don't like and symbols. Don't want this. The rest is good. Used. Use this one. Use condition will have, I can say lots, but we'll definitely have marks. Marks, scuffs, and other signs of use. They're asking 39. I don't think they're going to get it. I'm going to go 29. And as for the weight, yeah, they're going to be on the cusp of this one, but I can do this one anyways. I don't mind eating a little bit of shipping if I have to. Grapes, stone. Good. And done. Yep, they look the same to me too. So to close off the show, I'm just going to do these beer cozies, kind of boring. But I have a whole pack of these, and I want to get them up. Problem with beer cozies is that they're really hard to sell in Canada because they're not going to be expensive things. And our lowest shipping I can do is $7 American. So I might just ask $6, make a few bucks off each one. I paid practically nothing for them. So beer cozy Versity. Yeah, we'll use this one. Old Dominion. Is that how you spell cozy? Let's get rid of all that. Old Dominion. Okay. Clear. 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 Okay, category's bad for me. Beer. Coolers. And what I'm doing is just looking to see where other people are putting their beer cozies, which the category is. Okay. Insulators. There we go. I call them new. They're combined only. Insert. Let's go $5.99. And we'll go cheap. Cozy, yeah. I'll put that in too. Right. I'm just doing all of them, and then we'll be done for the day. Okay, so what's this one? NAU Lumberjacks. Similar. Western. These are fast. And done. Okay. Just gonna make sure I didn't screw any of those up. Yep, look good. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hey, that's pretty good. So anyways, thanks for everyone who joined. I'll try and do these a bit more often. Have a good day and see you all later. Bye. Bye. Bye.